Okay, let's start this video off right. This is me setting up a tent, a 20 by 30 pole tent by myself. But this tent I now offer to customers for a customer pickup. So essentially this is what the customer could be doing with pickup tents. What's up everyone? It's Lee here, the rental guy from my house. I was reflecting over tent quotes, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. I came to a weird conclusion in the afternoon today, and my conclusion was I can no longer be advertising tents on Facebook because you have to have the cheapest tents, because people usually on Facebook, they're searching for the lowest prices. And to be honest, if you have the lowest prices, then you'll do great on Facebook because no one's basing their prices on anything. People are looking at things on Facebook and they see a low price and they're just basing their price structure on that. Okay, let's get it clear. We're talking about Facebook Marketplace. I mean, that place is set up so that people can barter. I mean, there's like buttons on the Facebook Marketplace where you can offer a lower amount. It's set up to barter. So people have it in their heads that, you know, oh, well, this price is negotiable. But I'm not talking about Facebook groups, because Facebook groups, like those wedding groups, when you're advertising there, you can get a lot of good leads inside that. So I'm specifically speaking towards Facebook Marketplace advertising for tents. People are looking at things on Facebook and they see a low price and they're just basing their price structure on that, right? Whereas if someone's getting quotes, professional quotes from a company, I mean, they'll get a few quotes and then they'll be able to see how much the pricing is. Anyways, I had someone reach out to me over Facebook, and so I gave them a tent quote, and I think it was about $8,000 or something, and they kind of, not exactly, but they laughed in my face a little bit, right? And it wasn't like I was blowing the quote up. I was just quoting accurately for all these things, right? Because, I mean, for us as tent guys, we know that we have to have all the staff to execute it, right? And we need the gas money. We have wear and tear on the vehicles. We have, I mean, there's so many costs involved, right? So I was thinking, I'm like, well, how can I have the lowest price to make it worthwhile to advertise on places like Facebook, but cut all the costs? And then I thought about it and I was like, this is the exact same thing that I do with my photo booths. I make profit from my photo booths because I cut out all the tasks that are cost me profit, right? So my photo booths are just pickups. I charge, $299 for them plus a 10% RPP. So it ends up being about $330, but I don't have to pay any staff. I don't have to pay any media, so it's all profit, and I have multiple photo booths, so I make all right off them, right? It's one of my profitable items that goes out year round, so it's great. And so I was like, well, I already did this last year, you know, I just kind of forgot about it. So this year, I'm gonna just be advertising my pickup pole tents. Okay, so we've got the tent poles here. We've got the stakes that go in the ground, the tarp so that you install it and the top doesn't get dirty. We've got ratchets here and so that you can secure the sides down. And then we've got the tent top in that bag here. So all of this can easily fit into, say, a minivan. We put it inside our minivan quite a bit. Or you can come pick it up with a truck. Just keep in mind that these 7-foot poles are going to stick out, so we just might have to flag the back. But yeah, this is what a 20 by 30 pickup tent looks. You can go to your event, you can set it up yourself, and cut the costs of labor, cut the costs of delivery, and that's how you get a good tent for a good price here at Saskatoon Party Rentals. Thanks for watching. So I went and I looked at last year's numbers, and I've got them right in front of me. They didn't go out much, but that's okay. I mean, they still went out, and I didn't have to do any labor other than opening them up and giving them a wipe, cleaning them if they needed, right, and checking them. So my 20 by 20 pole tent rental went out 3 times last year for a total profit of $1,260. My 20 by 30 pole tent went out 4 times for a profit of $2,247.50. And then my 20 by 40 pole tent went out 3 times with a profit total of $2,231.51. So if you add those up, that's 5,400, 5,600, $5,600 in profit just for pickup pole tents. Also, that's not including all the walls, lights, tables, chairs that probably went out with all those tents. So you can be the lowest price And you can get some of those tents that you don't want to do. My pickup pole tents or canopy pole tents, my guys aren't really trained on them. Before I would have to go and do them myself because my guys are only trained on frame tents. So pickup pole tents is great. I've got a little video. I just actually attach the Selena tent videos with rental pickup because they've got such great videos online. Those Selena tent install videos, my customers watch them. They're able to install the tents by themselves. You just give them all the stakes and the ratchets and the tent, put everything in bags and give it to them. And then you take a $250 deposit, and inside that deposit, I mean, if they don't use the drop cloth that you pack, because the drop cloth keeps the tent clean. If they don't use that drop cloth, well, then the tent's gonna come back dirty and you ding them for that money, right? That 250 bucks is gonna pay a guy to scrub the tent and then a little bit extra scratch as well. And it worked for me last year. That's how much money I made on it, so I'm gonna do it again. And so I made up this ad for Facebook that is going to advertise just these tents because that's the only way I'm gonna sell things on Facebook this year, because the people on Facebook think that tent prices are different. So here's my ad, and it kind of breaks it down for them. It's kind of cool. Okay, so here's my ad. Why are tent rentals so expensive? People often ask, why are tent rentals so expensive? Well, being at the helm of a tent company, I can give you many reasons why it's so expensive to rent a tent. Number one, gas is expensive for big vehicles that tent companies use. Number two, because you need multiple staff to put up a tent. Then you have to pay those multiple staff for hours to load up the tent, delivery time, setup time, drive back to pick up the tent, disassemble the tent, load up the tent into the vehicle, drive back to the warehouse, clean the tent, put the tent back on its shelf. That's a lot. So we have a way better way. We have tons of tents that you can pick up and set up yourself with no extra cost needed. The only catch is that there's a video that shows you how to set up the tent and keep it clean while doing so. If you keep it clean, we don't charge you the $250 cleaning fee. Here's what we have for customer pickup tents. 20 by 20 pole tent, $367.50. 20 by 30 pole tent, $507.50. 20 by 40 pole tent, $735. And then I've got my link to the pickup pole tents. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll see this year if just by having those simple ads alone, if I can do more rentals than I did last year for the tents. Hopefully this will just make people realize, oh, okay, tents are expensive for this reason. And then it's like, oh, maybe we should pick up our own tent. And then pick up pole tents. Hopefully I'm solving some problems there for them, making them realize how much the tents are worth. And also making them realize that, well, they should go with my tents because this is the reason why we can give you cheaper tents. So trying to break down the psyche there in the Facebook marketplace. We'll see if it works. I mean, it's a little bold, but if you like this video, you might want to check out this one right here. It shows instructions on how to set up a 20 by 30 pole tent. Thanks for watching this video. As always, you stay classy. We'll see you on the next one.